Hello, my beautiful Aquarius Pisces cuspers. Thank you so much for taking time out to tune in and check out this general energy reading. General energy will not resonate with everyone every time. As we're exiting May on a full moon, you may be more connected to your moon sign. So I recommend that you check that video out as well for additional information or for the message that maybe perhaps you were intended to hear. Cuspers, don't be mad, but I'm highly considering no longer doing cusp readings. I am not an astrologer, but if you were to have your astrology chart done, an astrologer will tell you that there are no such thing as cusps, because we have our moon sign, a rising sign, and of course, there's 12 houses. And that your chart energy could be why you feel the Aquarius energy or the Pisces energy. Perhaps you're an Aquarius sun and a Pisces moon, or a Pisces sun and Aquarius rising. So you feel both of this energy. Your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign are all very important to the energy and your personality. So how do you find out what your sun sign is, your moon sign is, and your rising sign is, your midhaven, and where all your planets are? Get an astrology chart done. And yes, you can do it for free. Just Google free astrology chart. You will need to know obviously your birthday, the time you were born, and where you were born. So all that information is available on your birth certificate. This very well could explain why you're feeling so much Aquarius and Pisces energy within your chart. If you have within your own energy, if your chart is, say you do have an Aquarius sun, but you have that Pisces energy in your rising sign. So, or you have it heavily within the planets. Say you have 3 planets in Pisces, or 3 houses, in Pisces. I'm not an astrologer. I want to make sure I work this lingo correctly here. Well, many Aquarius, like I mentioned in the Aquarius video, many Aquarius are business owners. They have businesses. Well, you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, which is a very intuitive energy. You could have your own intuitive business. So perhaps you're a massage therapist, or a tarot reader, or have your own paranormal investigation team. And you've started it, you've ran it, and you house that. So where the signs fall within your chart definitely has all aspects to do with your energy. Now keep in mind, you don't need to take everything it says in the chart for Bible. This really depends on where you are, what level you are spiritually. So perhaps there's something ugly that you're like, well, I'm not like this. Well, you probably were like that at one time in your life, but you've evolved out of it. You've grown out of it. So just keep all that in mind, and, take the information that means a lot to you, or that you feel connected with. And just keep in mind that you may connect with some things in a few years, and you're just not connecting with them now. So all that said, don't be mad if I stop doing cusp videos. It's very time consuming. I would love to be able to put all that time in, but I do have a family, and I like spending time with them as well. All right, guys. Starting out with the oracle cards, we are using the magical messages from the fairies oracle cards. I also have some physical limitations. My spine's doing this crazy thing where it's bending in the way it's not supposed to bend. which causes me a lot of pain to sit for long periods. And then that's why these videos don't get out till the 2nd because my back's hurting so bad, and I will not take narcotics for that. I refuse. So please don't be mad. No hate comments, all right? Don't be a hater. I love helping people. I just wish my back would cooperate. All right, for our Aquarius Pisces cuspers for the month of June. Ground. Thank you. Whoa, cards, you're not connecting. Are our Aquarius Pisces being greedy with their energy? All right, we'll take that one. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. I know one of the other signs had this card. Maybe your moon sign or rising sign. Again, very important to your energy and your personality. Come on, focus, be good. So, forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. If you need to forgive someone or you need to forgive yourself, it is important to start on a daily forgiveness regimen. This regimen needs to be at least 6 weeks long, perhaps even 8 weeks long. Set a timer. I'll set an alarm on your phone to remind you at 6:30 a.m. or 6:30 p.m. But I would do it in the morning to start your day out well, where you, so that you can say every morning, thank you, Jane Doe, for all that you have done to and for me. Thank you for the lessons I have learned from this. I forgive you. I thank myself for all of the stupid shit and the smart choices I have made. Stupid shit I've done and the smart choices I have made. I am grateful for the lessons that I have learned, and I forgive myself for my bad choices. Now, you need to always make sure you're forgiving yourself along with the other person. I wouldn't forgive more than 3 people at a time, but if you need to, you will. When you first start this, it will be difficult. It will be hard to release that energy. It will be hard to forgive someone who's never apologized to you. But you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself. When I began my forgiveness regimen, it was very hard for me to say it out loud, so I journaled it for the first 2 weeks. I wrote that down. Actually, it wasn't even 2 weeks. I think it was about 4 or 5 days. It wasn't even 2 weeks. Because I couldn't say the words, but I wanted to feel the energy. And as I journaled it, it then became easier to say. I think it was about 5 days in, then I could say it out loud for a couple days. Then I had to journal it again for another 2 days. And then after that, I was able just to say it out loud every day. It's not easy to forgive other people, but it is good for you to do so. So do this for yourself, cuspers. Please. All right, if you'd like a private reading, you can reach out to me by email, psychicjunbi@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram. If you'd like to, I post collective energy reading for each day. So a daily energy, a collective energy. I appreciate all of your subscriptions. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to know when I'm going to go live, please click the bell next to the subscribe button. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for the Aquarius Pisces cuspers for the month of June 2018. What information do our cuspers need to hear about this month? What information do you have to share with them to help guide them? Whoa. You know, Aquarius was stingy with their energy too at first. So if you are an Aquarius, please watch that video. All right. Now I see why you have the forgiveness. I just like to reiterate one more time. General energy will not resonate with everyone. But I do ask my guides to please provide some sort of hopeful and helpful message for you. So with the Three of Cups coming here as your past into the Queen of Wands, what I'm feeling like is there's this group of friends and one of you had the shit stick and started stirring. Okay. This could be family as well. But with the Three of Cups, this is about people. All right. A group, a clique, something. All right. Co-workers, something. So if one of your co-workers decided she was just going to start stirring the shit and being an asshole because she had nothing better to do and she hates her life, you need to forgive her. All right. I'm going to be very straightforward with you guys on that. You know, sometimes people choose to do the wrong thing, and that doesn't make them horrible. Their action, yes, but their soul, no. Their soul, no one's soul is horrible. The actions they choose within this lifetime may be unforgivable. So again, we forgive them for ourselves. And then if we get to a point where we're able to forgive them for their soul, yay for us, even better for us. Okay? Because we have gotten to this higher plane of forgiveness. But we're sticking with this for now. So your mom hurt you, your brother hurt you, your coworker hurt you, whoever it is within this group of friends, it's time to forgive them and to forgive yourself for the part or the role that you played in this. I mean, with the Devil here, I feel like this is you really hanging on, okay? Really hanging on to this resentment with this group of people here that hurt you. And God, it's so personal. You know, it's so personal. They know all your secrets. You love them. This is just it just feels like a pure attack out of jealousy on their part. And general energy, this could be you. So if this is you that's behaved this way, you need to be honest with yourself and forgive yourself and try and change the energy between you and this other person. Because it takes two to tango. We've all heard this a million times. It takes two to tango. So, two people have to argue. One person can be an asshole, but if the other person walks away, then it's not an argument. You're keeping yourself in this trap. You're keeping yourself in this place where you're hanging on to this resentment and this anger. It's burning you up from the inside out. So you need to do this forgiveness regimen. And I'm seeing forgiveness a lot over May And now I see it in June for all of the signs. With spring being here, it feels like we literally just need this rebirth time here. Love this death card. Oh my God, one of my favorite cards. So this is your possible outcome. This rebirth, this happiness, this holiness, and this feeling whole. And the reason I say holiness is because it will bring you, this rebirth brings you to another level. This is your future. So you need to release this, even though it's hard to release things you've held on to for a long time. I mean, if you die with something in your hand, your hand has to be pried open to get it out. So don't die with this anger, this resentment. Don't force your higher self to pry it out of your hand so that you can cross over. Ask your higher self for help now to forgive them. And you can't forgive once. You're going to have to do it every day for 6 to 8 weeks, people. You'll feel so much better. I actually got so sick about 10 days into it. I think it was 11 days into it. I'd never been so sick in my life. I was sick for 5 days. Could have sworn I had the flu. Yet I was in a small room with 10 other people and nobody else got sick after I had this. And I was with them every single day running a fever and none of them got sick. The illness was my body being able to release what I was releasing spiritually by forgiving. You can have this too. Your future can be one of a beautiful transition and change if you allow forgiveness in. And if you're listening to this saying, I don't need to fucking forgive anybody, well, that's bullshit. Because if you're angry about it, then you do. And you should start with yourself. And what's funny is then you'll start remembering stupid choices you made. And you can focus just on that one little choice for a couple of days until you feel good about it. And then you just go back to forgiving yourself for everything. I would add it at the end. You know, that's that one stupid choice. That one stupid thing I did that possibly hurt somebody else. And I would forgive myself for that. And it's not hard. Sometimes it would take it'll take a few days. You know, I don't know, if you backed over your dog out of anger, it might take you a couple weeks to forgive yourself. Or that might be the one specific thing you have to work on for 6 weeks. But as you get into this forgiveness, as you are releasing this daily, as you are allowing yourself to let go, it gets easier and easier and easier. Each step gets easier. You can do this. You can release. You can let go. You can grow. And you can become the best you that you deserve to be, Cuspers. You can be free of this anger, be free of this guilt, be free of this resentment once you make the free will choice to let it go. Ask the universe, set your intention, ask the universe to please recycle this anger and resentment for you into neutral energy. Take your steps at freeing yourself and feeling so much better, and allowing June to be your turning point for a happier, healthier, and more successful life. Thank you, Cuspers. Thank you again so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you very, very much, and I am ever so grateful for all of your subscriptions. Have a wonderful month.